Floralorix calling in just a minute. These guys are from Nashville, Tennessee. They rocked Simmer Down Live last night, and you know what? They're calling in right now. We'll save this song. Let's get them on.
Transcending fire. I am a tree, transferred energy to my roots, take me higher, unto the next plane, vibrate higher, unto the next phase, transcend fire, unto the next plane, vibrate higher, unto the next phase, transcend fire. Flower with infinite power to paint your world in vibrant colors. I am the sun. I am the one life-giving soul.
Knoxville, what is going on? Am the one. Floralorix, you just heard there. We'll play some more of that later. And, hey, we got Floralorix on the phone. Dan and Sam, what is going on?
How's it going?
Hey, what's happening?
Dude, we're having a blast, man. What a night last night.
It seriously was. I mean, I had a blast. It was our first time in Knoxville as a band. All I got to say is, holy smokes, the fans.
Yeah, we couldn't have asked for a better crowd. That was amazing.
It was unbelievable. I mean, you know, I've done this Simmer Down Live thing. It was the fourth time I've done it, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And Marco Martinez from Roots of Rebellion hit me up, I think like 3 or 4 weeks after we had met a little while back. And he was like, dude, we played this show with this new band, Floralorix. And I was like, Flora, what? And so, you know, I'm sitting there talking to him. He's like, you got to check out Floralorix. And he kept on telling me. And then all of a sudden, you know, this all kind of came together. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and trust Marco Martinez from Roots of Rebellion. And, you know, I don't even know these guys. But I'm going to book them as a headliner for Simmer Down Live for Reggae on the Roof. It worked. You guys aren't half bad. Tell us a little bit about Floralorix. How did you guys get I know you haven't been together too long. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, Alex, so we just hit 1 year as a band, and we're actually the product of 2 other reggae bands that have transitioned into being a little less active, but we put this one together. It was kind of just several people on the scene wanting to jam one night. And I think we wrote our first song in our first night and just said, like, hey, we should do this a little more. And I guess we haven't cut it out. So we really love doing it together. But Matt Daughtry, who's our lead guitarist and one of our lead singers, I mean, he made me cry watching him play before I ever played a note of music with him. So if that says anything. And Samantha Joelle, I got to see her perform in a reggae band prior to ever getting to jam with her, too. So I think this is just a really cool result of being on the scene with one another and being inspired to get together.
I mean, it really is. And, you know, this vibe with you guys, it just kind of caught me off guard. You know, I was like, these guys are going to be good. But then everybody saw you last night. And like we were talking about earlier on the phone, I mean, it's just like everybody's like, who are they? How can I find their music? And how can I get a T-shirt?
Right on. Well, we're definitely putting together the whole package, looking to stay on the road and be hitting all the communities that are out there and want to hear some reggae music. Being so close to Knoxville, you better believe you haven't seen The Last of Us. We made some good friends already in one night, so that was huge for us to, you know, start swimming in those waters, and I think we're not going to be strangers at all.
Yeah, man, and I want to get into your music a little bit here. First of all, I want to talk about where your influences come from. I have some ideas, but where do your musical influences come from?
Well, that's a great question. So we're a reggae band, you know, and we're a reggae band from Nashville, as if that's not already strange enough. But the 4 players in this band all have way different things that we're all into and have been into. It's almost like we have past lives musically that are really cool. I can speak for myself, and then I'll pass the phone to Sam. I got really into calypso music in college, playing steel pan. I love hip hop, and those things kind of actually can both boil into reggae with the roots of dub and King Tubby. I mean, that music echoed on still to today, what King Tubby did and a lot of those early dub pioneers. So for me, it's been kind of a cool way to trace what I'm into back towards that and really dig into the style. I know Kent and I both have played a lot of jazz. Matt loves blues as well. The range of things he can sing it keeps me in love with being in a band with him. But I want to pass the phone to Sam here so she can speak to some of her influences and kind of how she got into all this. Here she is.
What up, Alex?
What's going on, Sam? Hey, me and Dan were talking about this earlier. You know, you had these opportunities apparently to, play in these, country gigs, do little spots here and there, but you dropped it for reggae music. Tell me why.
Oh, man. I mean, being in Nashville, you have no choice if you want to be an active musician to play anything that comes your way. And for me, I took those opportunities because I wanted to, play music. Moving from Michigan to Nashville, I was like, whatever, give me anything. But in my heart, I grew up listening to 311 and
boom
and Sublime. I'm the biggest Okay, aside from you,
I was just gonna say, you want to fight?
I will fight you. But aside from listening to 311, Slightly Stupid, I mean, I was just so blown away at how that music made me feel, and it's just that's what I wanted to do my whole life. So, being a musician in Nashville, I'm like, man, I just want to find people who want the same thing, that want to play this kind of music that has such a positive influence on so many people. It's not very common finding people that love reggae music, especially in Nashville. So I think this is a meant to happen thing when I found my last band, first of all, but then when I met Matt and when I met Dan, it just came together. I'm like, this is meant to happen. There's just no way around that. So, I mean, I would never trade that in for anything. I mean,
it's unbelievable. It really blows me away. I'm just going back to this show last night. Was it tonight? No, it was last night.
It was last night. Yeah.
It was last night.
Things blending together.
Yeah, they're running together. It was a late night. But, just looking at you guys and a band's transitions, a band's, tightness, in between songs, in between breaks, in between all that, and just all that kind of professional stuff I saw last night, and everybody else saw it, and we were just absolutely amazed. Bender, you met Bender last night. He came up to me today. He was like, Sam kills it on the bass, skanking, jumping. I mean, it's just an unbelievable thing that's happening. And we got to move on here a little bit. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock. This is DJ Crowley talking with Floralorix from Nashville, Tennessee, who were headlining the Simmer Down Live for Reggae on the Roof last night. Did a very good job of it. And I want to talk about some new tracks here. We've got Am the One that we've been spinning pretty heavy, and we got we're going to drop a world premiere here in a second from this record called Bloombox. Tell us more about Bloombox, and when can we find it?
Well, Bloombox, we don't have an exact release date set yet, but we are aiming for the end of the summer. Hopefully we'll get that to you soon. But I'll let Dan talk about what Bloombox means.
Cool, yeah. I've been listening in, yeah. So Bloombox is really exciting for us as a first release. Our strategy on this is kind of to give it out in pieces. In the world of social media here, we participate as well, and I think it's just going to be real digestible for a new band to release a track at a time. Plus, you don't want to give it all away right away. But we're putting everything up on SoundCloud, streaming for free. We're not asking for anybody's money. Just, man, a little love our way. But we're giving love back. That's why we're doing it, is doing it for anybody who cares to lend an ear, if not for all the cathartic reasons to write music and make art. But, yeah, we're really excited to be putting this out. Put it in your ears and, bless anybody who has a second for us.
Yeah, and I like that idea, Bloombox. Kind of like the boombox, but the bloom. And speaking of that, we talked last night, for everybody out there, Floralorix is a very interesting name for a band, but I have not forgot. I will not forget it now. I know it now. And everybody else out there, Floralorix, Nashville, Tennessee. What does Floralorix mean?
So Floralorix is we started thinking of band names, and we decided we wanted an original band name, completely, our own thing. So we boiled it down to who we are, what we want to be called, aside from, being memorable performers. But we thought we're the storytellers of Earth, all right? Here we are. We're going through this temporary experience, and we're doing it together, which is super special. So being the storytellers of Earth, so flora is kind of like flora and fauna. We chose the plant, okay? And then lorix, it's kind of it's a made-up word, but I think that the spirit is there to say Floralorix, and that we're the storytellers of plants and animals, earth and men. I mean, this is what we're doing, and we're just sharing our slice of it.
Roots. There you go.
Roots, man. That's culture, really.
Yeah,
culture.
That's really
Try
cool.
To make a ripple.
And making up words is really cool because, music is about making up words. I think that's
absolutely.
That's really cool, man. All right, so we got this new track we're going to world premiere. It's called Galaxy. It's off their new record. Bloombox will be dropping late summer, early fall. We'll say something like that. How can everybody find you real quick? And then I got one last question for you.
Right on. Everyone can find us on SoundCloud if you want to hear these new releases. Look for us, Floralorix, Floralorix. And we're also on Facebook as well, and on Bandcamp, Instagram. We do update our Instagram so you can hang out with us as best you can. But Floralorix on all the networks, and definitely check us out on 90.3 The Rock.
Big ups, man. Everybody gets this question at the very end. Are you guys ready? It's the first time we've interviewed you guys. So, what does reggae mean to Floralorix?
Oh man, reggae is the healing of the nations. I mean, we're putting out a true positive message on a human level, hopefully with no ego or pretentiousness, just trying to both speak truth to power and speak love directly from our hearts to someone else's heart. Because that real connection is how we're going to get through any of the challenges coming up, man. That's the roots of what we're after. And that's why we're playing reggae. Livity, culture.
That's it, man. I found out. You guys are good people, man. You guys are unbelievable souls. It's Floralorix. They're from Nashville, Tennessee. You better recognize these guys are unbelievable. Bloombox is the new record. It's going to be dropping late summer, early fall. Check them out, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of fun social media stuff. And how about we close it out with a world premiere right now of your song, Galaxy. What do you think?
Thank you, brother. You're the man.
Big ups, guys. We will see you in the future.
See you. Bless up.
Bless up. Galaxy right now. Brand new music, world premiere. Floralorix. Ja.
Knowledge burns like a fire behind her eyes. Dancing burst of violets in her light. Yeah, she take what she know and she gonna take flight. I am a galaxy spiraling inside me. That inner light I see is self-discovery. The light in me has been set free. Beyond what I know, world begins to slow down, swimming in the sea, transcendentally.
It's brand new music right here. World premiere music from Floralorix from Nashville, Tennessee. New record will be dropping late summer, early fall. Bloombox is the name of it. World premiere right here. Galaxy. Check these guys out, man. For real.
Mountain and feel no fear. mind, it is clear. The compass in her soul, it